Magyanathinandasya Yanandana Salakaya Chaksadurmanitam Dena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidhi Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Rachanine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Satanine. Karoti Vachana Pankulangaya Teganim Yatkita Tamahan Mande Sigurun Jatainam Paramananda Madhumam Sri Caitanya Swami. Hari Om Tat Sat. Today is a busy day. We have a deity greeting class and then Mayapur Sankirtan Awards. So everything is a bit packed. Tomorrow is the boat festival. So I have to see how to adjust with that. Probably will be after the boat festival. What I like to do is tell some pastime of Srila Prabhupada and then tell pastime of Lord Chaitanya. You see, Prabhupada, he would come here to Mayapur twice a year. Once at the Gaur Punya festival. At that time he'd be focused on mainly on the JPS meetings, all the devotees coming, and the worldwide ISKCON. The other time he would come in September, October, before or after the Kartik month. Kartik he would spend in Vrindavan. But before or after he come here, he'd stay usually 1 month, sometimes a month and a half, sometimes 3 weeks. It would depend. So then he was focused on Mayapur, and he would advise us on all the management issues. One day he called me and he said, at that time we were just building a long building, that's the Chakra building. So he had designed that the ground floor, the mezzanine, would be reachable by ladder and hatch door. So that wasn't so practical, we thought. So then we said we wanted to build doorways. And at first he said, "You want to break my wall? Break your head." And I explained to Prabhupada, well, you see, it actually costs less to put a doorway in the wall than build a hatch with a ladder and a hatch door. He said, prove it. So in those days we had no computer, so I had to use the slide rule. And I had to do all the how many bricks would be saved and I used up. I had to do all the calculations. At the end of the day, I showed them we saved 5,000 rupees. Plus, it's more useful. He said, okay, we can do it. So he was minutely managing all the things in Mayapur. And in one sense, it was a very ecstatic. Another sense, it was very intense. One day, he was having a milk, and he said he wanted hot milk. So the secretary asked him, how hot do you want the milk? He said, as hot as possible. So then they brought back the milk. It was steaming hot. I mean, he grabbed the glass, it burnt. It was like just boiling hot. Boiling hot. So then he said, too hot. He said, Prabhupada, you said you want hot as possible. Yeah, but not impossible. So that's some Caitanya Lila. We have a book out of Gauranga's pastimes. I didn't read it yet, so I don't know all the things that are there. They are taken from my lectures. One pastime of Gauranga is Lord Gauranga, when he was about 3 or 4 years old, he picked up a little puppy dog, and then he tied a rope around the neck, and he brought the puppy dog, and he said, this is my pet. So he was sitting in his house courtyard with the dog, and the mother said to him, what is that? Dogs are not allowed in the house. No, that he's my pet. He's my puppy dog. Okay, well, but you have to keep him outside the house. So the dog was tied to the bamboo on the outside of the house. And then some boys came and they told Lord Chaitanya, let's go for a bath in the Ganges. So he said, okay, let's go to the Ganges. But who'll take care of my puppy dog? And Mother Sachi said, don't worry, I'll take care. Don't worry, I'll definitely take care. The Mother Sachi was saying, oh no, what do I do? And then the puppy dog's mother showed up. So then she said, oh, relief. So she untied the puppy and let the puppy go with the mother. But the puppy had been hugged by Gauranga. Gauranga! I mean, hugged actually by Krishna in his most merciful form. When Lord Chaitanya came back, he said, well, I'm totally dog. I said, oh, I don't know. Your friends must have taken him. So then, but a little kid forgets quick. Meanwhile, on another part of the town, the bhakti dog was in an ecstasy. He was chanting, Harido, Harido, Ruf, Ruf, Harido, 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 Huff, Huff, Harido, Harido, Ruf, Ruf, Harido, Harido, Harido. All the people gathered around and they watched. What's this dog? He's jumping, he's rolling, he's chanting, Harido, Harido. And then he was so much chanting, he lost his, he fell down in ecstasy, and a light came out from his dead body. And then in the sky, there was a sound and a light, a brilliant light, more brilliant than thousands of suns. People could hardly see. What is that? It came down with Vishnu dust, and then the flame made sound like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Govindaya, Om Namo Govindaya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, this dog, the soul came out from the dog in a human form, and he sat on the airplane, and he was taken up out of sight. All the people watching. What just happened? What happened? What happened? No one knew. Nidai Gaur Hari 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 Ram. This is mentioned in the Caitanya Mangal. It has different pastimes that you don't find anywhere else. One more pastime. There was a Brahmana. He was chanting his Gayatri mantra waist deep in the Ganges. He was a great devotee of the Ganges. That day, the Ganges level rose, fell, rose, fell. What's happening? It rose up, it fell down. It rose up, it fell down. It rose. Why? Why is this happening? He looked around and he saw a golden boy walking by the side of the Ganges. When he walked up the hill, the Ganges would touch his feet and the level would raise up. When he walked down, the Ganges level came down. So this was going on for a little while. And then the boy, he climbed the hill a little bit beyond the reach of the Ganges. And then he saw his worshipful deity, the Mother Ganges, in her divine form, come out from the water and pay obeisances to the boy. Who is that boy? Gauranga! 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 So he knew that she won't offer any obeisances to anyone but the Supreme Lord Hari. So then he came out of the water and he watched. And then she paid obeisances, and then she went back into the water and disappeared. So he asked the boy, "Who are you?" "You must be Krishna." And so Lord Chaitanya showed him some form where he was Radha and Krishna combined. But he told him, "If you tell anyone, well, my pastimes are going on, I'll have to remove you." If you tell anyone. If you don't tell, you can watch and see the pastimes, and you know who I am. You know who I am. So, you see, in Vrindavan or in Navadvip, the devotees don't know that Lord Chaitanya is Krishna. Just like in Vrindavan, they don't know that Govinda is Bhagavan. They just know that he's my son, he's my friend, like that. So Krishna likes it that way. But this devotee was an exception, that he could see Krishna's pastimes, Gauranga's pastimes, but he should not tell until after Lord Chaitanya left. Interesting. Like this, there are so many pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, and we have just some, but they are unlimited. Just like Prabhupada said, our Bhagavatam is 18,000 verses, but in the heavenly planets, they have a Bhagavatam which is 200,000 verses. So every planet, every universe has different pastimes and different Bhagavatams. How many of you have read Bhakti Vikas Maharaj's biography of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur? I just read part because we had his Vyas Puja here, so I had to speak. And I found that some Caitanya Swamis had declared, had a meeting in Midnapur in southern Bengal, and they had declared that no one except those who are born in some caste Brahmin family can be a guru, and those who have any kind of, even if you're born in such a family, certain people they also said were not bona fide. So they disqualified Rupa, Sanatan, Raghunath Das, and so many associates of Lord Chaitanya. So as a result, Bhaktisiddhanta went, and Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, he went to that place nearby, and he held a massive Mala assembly, and then he spoke how Vaishnava is automatically a Brahman, and a Vaishnava is qualified to teach anyone. So then Narottam and all these other great acharyas, which were declared null and void by the caste Brahmins, the caste Brahmanas were defeated. But then, just to add further offense, they met together, the caste Brahmanas, and they declared that Lord Chaitanya was not avatar. And then Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, he went, and he had another assembly, and there with other authorities, he also read various Shastra, how Lord Chaitanya is incarnation. So I told the members of the Gaudiya Math, this is our heritage. This is the heritage that Prabhupada told us. We have to teach, we have to establish Lord Chaitanya is the avatar, and also the great acharyas, the six Goswamis, Narottam Das, others, they're all transcendental personalities. So this was, for me, very much and to hear such offensive statement, we could understand what a fight Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was doing to preserve this sampradaya. So, and he only to his break out, he was thrown stones on his head from the rooftops by the caste Goswamis. And one of his disciples had to, who was a Grihastha, took him away in Grihastha clothes, and he ran down the street in sannyasi garb, and they stoned him. They tried. So, we are here because of the great sacrifice that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur did. And Prabhupada, he said that just as he fought the war, we have to also, in our own way, we have to preach now and samadhi later. So Prabhupada wanted all of us to preach the message of Lord Chaitanya and to distribute the books. And today we have our pujaris and other devotees who are maybe not born in Brahmin families, but they are accepted as Brahmanas because they are Vaishnavas. All because our previous acharyas have laid this road, and Prabhupada, he further extended it. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to our previous acharyas. Haribo.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.